What'd you make out of today, and what were you kind of trying to demonstrate amongst this bunch?
I know that I can play every post, like I can play guard and be inside too. So no, I try to show like I'm versatile too, and be aggressive on both ends. So yeah, that was a good practice with a lot of guys from the college, pretty good guys that did the combine. So yep, it was a good practice.
And I was gonna say the biggest takeaway it seems like from the guys is how competitive, how fun, how juiced maybe it felt.
I mean, every basketball at this level, like every time they want to win, even at practice. So no, that was good. That was a good practice, and you can see what's his name, Powell, the point guard. Like he wants always to win. So even he can cheat, he's gonna cheat for win. So yeah, so yeah.
I want to go back to what you said about versatility. I mean, what are you, just to dig into that a little bit, what are some things that you're trying to show about your perimeter game, your post game, everything in between to show what all you can do on both ends?
I know that the NBA changed a lot. Like now they play with almost like 4 guards every time on the court, and like every time, like if you can defense like all the 4, you're gonna have time to play. So no, it's my goal is to really defense the 1, 2, 4, and be versatile like crazy. So. Yeah.
They obviously 2 high-level point guards there. It seems like they were putting you bigger wings on those guys to see how you could do. First off, how did you do when you got put on, whether it was Marquise or Tiger or one of those guys, and what kind of value do you think that had to be able to show what you could do against a smaller player like that?
No, we know like we're like tall, so we know like they're like really quick at the first step. So, but no, this year I was with Scoot, and Scoot helped me with this, like how to maintain like a quick point guard. So no, and I know like I have to give one arm because I'm taller than him. So and I could like good contest every time. So no, and no, I mean Scoot helped me a lot this year about this, and Northern Johnson too. So yeah, even Puja too. So.
Are you guys that played together, like texting about, like Leonard was just here last week, I want to say. Are you talking, hey, do this, or be prepared for this, or how much are you communicating throughout this?
Yeah, definitely. Like, we're a family. Even like with the vets, we have a group chat, so we still talking, even though we're not in the team anymore, but we're still family. So no, and we're still talking, and I Leonard talk me about how it's for the Pacers, and Scoot too, like everything. Like Scoot didn't work here, but everyone we still talking to each other with Moavi, Leonard, so it's nice. We're brothers, so yeah.
It's nice to have that sounding board, right?
Huh?
It's nice to have that kind of sounding board. Are you guys being in it together?
Yeah, definitely, because like you had Leonard like 1 week ago, so he told me about everything about how it's a workout, how it's everything. So it's nice. So, yeah.
What was the whole experience like doing G League tonight? Doing it with a player like Scoot, who's certainly a high-level guy, and the other pieces you had. I mean, just what was it like just being a part of that environment, playing other guys at that level?
No,
what did you take it from the whole experience?
It was really good. It was a good year. We had the chance to have like an NBA staff, really like it's like the kind of similar that staff to get Indiana Pacers. So like we got like how many NBA vets? We got Don Jenkins, Eric Mika, they're playing NBA. You got Cool J, and after we got on the coaching staff, you got Amir and Tisco, and Coach Hart too playing NBA. And, no, we got the great staff, and they know what they're doing, and they just help you to get like be an NBA player like they did with the other prospects like Jalen Green, Kuminga, and Dyson Daniels, and they did great with us. And they did great with them too. So that was a good year.
How do you think it made you a better player? How are you a better player after that year than you were before?
That Coach Hart helped me like because at the beginning of the season, Coach Hart put me at the 4, but I forget like overseas when you play at the 4, you're like a point forward, like you see just in the like low elbow and everything. And I was like nervous at the beginning, but he told me like, yeah, look for example like Boston Celtics, they play with Jason Tatum at the 4 and everything, and Charlotte Hornets they play with the 4 too. And he told me like, yeah, you're 4, but you can play both if you want like guards and everything. But no, he taught me how to be versatile this year, like really versatile, because overseas like you have like different posts, like if you're playing point guard, you can only defense in the point guard. But no, it's good. He learned me out of this, so yeah.
You giving yourself this moment to consider you're 2 weeks out from the draft now? Does that seem kind of wild, or is it still a long way to go feeling?
It's the longest month I ever did, so I have like probably like 6-7 workouts left. Wow. So now I feel like tomorrow I go to, or not today, I go to Charlotte Hornets. And now I'm just keeping like hoping I get the chance to be in the green room, maybe and get an invitation. So now I'm just like a little bit nervous for sure because everyone is nervous right now. But no, just keep playing, and we're gonna see after.